breath of fresh air.
TrippTalk, you gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress. It ain't complex, take small steps, it's a long stretch. On the road to the riches won't be no getting winning. The survival of the fittest, so I'm going to get it. And we doing God's work, we ain't knowing no limits. And I'm doing this for y'all, so I'm hoping you get it. TrippTalk, you gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress, till you progress.
Welcome back to TrippTalktech. Man, we are in the building and we got another super dope show for y'all today. We're going to be talking, if you're a hip hop artist, if you're a photographer, if you're a videographer, or if you just a tech entrepreneur or trying to break in that field, today's show is for you. With all that being said, I am honored and privileged to be joined by one of my special guests, one of my guys I met a couple years back. Hip hop artist, pretty dope person. He got some crazy concepts coming. Please help me welcome to the show my guy Liv-id, man. What's going on?
How we feeling?
Hey man, I can't complain. First of all, thanks for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me, man. You've been doing some really great stuff, and I love the way you approached it. So I'm glad to be on this platform.
Hey man, I appreciate you. Like I was saying earlier in the introduction, look, man, I met Liv-id and his crew at a charity basketball game. They actually did like a halftime show, and I'm listening, and I'm like, hey, I might have to link up with him. So kind of just shared information. Just keep checking in with each other, and he let me down with something that he's doing that I thought was pretty huge from a hip hop standpoint. More so even the hip hop culture standpoint, and how he's trying to just expand that culture and the mindset of the culture. I think the mindset from the 90s and me coming up, I know a lot of my friends who wanted to get in that game, it was all about signing that illustrious deal to get money. And I think as, hip hop starts to evolve more, we see how, tech has really been a big additional income stream to it. I mean, we see the likes of Nas, right? His Coinbase play. Tory Lanez, he put it out there how to get down off the NFTs. Jay-Z with Tidal, Chameleonaire. He probably made more money in tech than he ever did making a song. So that's why we here. I heard what you were doing, Liv-id, you and Out of Control, and I just want to hear what's next, or hey, how the industry is kind of moving. So hey, if there's any investments, I don't rap, but maybe I can jump in and get in on some of this train. So man, with all that being said, let's just get right to it, man. Hey, Liv-id, like I said, I haven't really talked to you in about 2 years now. Like, how's the music coming along from a hip hop standpoint?
Yeah, man, it's been going well. I've been blessed, and I've just been blessed with so many opportunities in my career that I'm just glad to have, and I just thank God for everything that's been going on. And I just keep moving forward, try to be innovative, especially in today's day and age. There's a lot of things changing, a lot of things are moving fast. So it's about trying to, stay ahead of the curve, keep up with the curve, and find a way to stand out and just keep improving your career as you go on. So I've been blessed to be able to, network with the right people, and find the right opportunities and just staying focused and consistent. I'm happy with where I'm at, and I'm happy with where I'm going.
My God, man, word through the grapevine, I heard Liv-id might be dropping some songs this week, Friday to be
Y-
exact. And
Yeah.
what caught me on the release was I saw the song, and the song was Big Tech. So I'm like, oh, okay. I might have to hear this one, right? But then I saw another post right after. It was some limited edition release of a Big Tech hoodie. Now you have me interested because I'm trying to figure out, okay, how did the two work together? Am I just wearing, just like, when the Jordan released his J's, you have a nice little hoodie to go with it. Am I just matching the song with the hoodie, or is there some real tech behind it? So I'm gonna give you the floor. How, what's up with that?
Yeah, so I have a background in computer science, and so with that being said, I'm very in tune with how things are changing and the landscape of life. You know, even I come from the eastern shore of Maryland, and it's kind of it's a lot of far like a lot of it's not exactly a city, you know, like a metro city that you so there's a little more spread out. There's a lot of land, and so it's kind of like a different type of environment when it comes to how things move, you know. And so with that being said, like kind of being able to look at outside of where I'm at and how things are changing and how to adapt to different climates, things I knew that in this day and age with where things are going, it doesn't matter what kind of walk of life you're in, technology is coming into your life. You know, even with people, I know a lot of people, good people around here, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm good with the iPhone 4 that I got years ago." The 5 years ago, it's like, "Oh, why do I even need a smartphone? I can just
True
rock with
that.
this flip phone." But now with everything, the way people even from how you know warm up your food to how you pay bills, everything is changing, and so you got to change with it. You know, people
Mhm.
that are, even if you're begrudgingly doing it, things are going to change in your life whether you're with it or not. And so with technology becoming such a prevalent part of people's lives, uh I know that especially in being an independent artist, you're
Mhm.
gonna have to be able to incorporate uh these new these new avenues and different things into what you want to do.
Mhm.
Like just think about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, we were still doing mixtapes. People were still doing mixtapes. People were being able to actually sell physical copies of their releases and things like that. And then, well, you know, a couple years later, people heard rumblings about it. Oh, Spotify, like, okay, well, that's cool. They only have, you know, they have specific artists over there, and so you can pay to hear some specific lane of music, a specific, you know, specific artists that you may like, but you won't find everything that you want. So you still need to buy all these CDs. Fast forward
True
two
that.
years later, everybody's on Spotify. All your favorite artists are on Spotify. So what does that do to the whole musical landscape? It completely revolutionizes it. So the whole old model of, hey, I'm gonna sell these physical copies, out the window. Now here's streaming.
Mhm.
And these big waves of technological advances are gonna keep coming. You know, it's not gonna
Not going to
stop.
stop. No, not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. And so what I want to do is I kind of think about it as like if you take it back to like when new avenues come about, there's
Mhm.
a lot of opportunity. So think about like back in the days with the gold rush. You know, when people
Yeah.
found out there was a whole bunch of gold in the West, the people were all packing their bags, and then we're gonna move out and let's go capitalize on it. And people's families, you know, for
Changed overnight. They
generations.
changed. They changed their
Yeah,
fortunes overnight.
exactly. And it's not just them, it's their generations, their kids, and kids, and this is generational wealth. And we always talk about building generational wealth, but I don't think everybody realizes the opportunities that's right in front of them, you know,
Mhm.
especially with something like technology. It's something brand new. Everybody knows that there's new advances, there's new revolutionary things coming out every day. Just look at AI, you
Mhm.
know, the things that AI is doing, and people are wondering like, oh, is AI going to take my job? Is AI going to
Yes.
do? Yeah,
Yes.
exactly, exactly. And so if
Yes.
you start thinking different, yes, you might be out of a job. You might not. We might not need you to be on an assembly line. We might not need you to
Yeah.
do clerical things that are systematic, and we could just program something to do it. And so if we don't change the way we're thinking, you're going to be left behind, and then when you're trying to catch up, it's going to be a
Too
further
late.
uphill battle.
Yeah.
And the mistake that a lot of people make is thinking that, oh, I'm not tech whiz, oh, I'm not technology advanced, that you know, there's nothing I can do. You know, I just gotta keep working my job. I just gotta keep doing what I know I'm good at, and that's all I can ask for. But which is, I think, is a mistake, being that if you just change the way you're thinking, the same opportunities that you see other people taking advantage of, you could take advantage of too. So you don't have to say, if you just think about it in the perspective of, okay, I have this cool idea for an app, but I'm not a coder, so I just let it down. I just forget about it. But if the same person was like, oh, I have this cool idea for an app. Okay, I really believe in this. Let me put in the groundwork. So this is how I'm gonna draw it out. This is how I wanted to look. This is how I would go about it. Draw a plan. If someone wanted to use it, this is the business model. Blah, blah, blah. And then what you do is, okay, now I can network with someone that is a coder, and hey, this is the full idea. It's fleshed out. And they're like, oh, well, if you add this and that, you guys collaborated a little bit. And it's like, yeah, I really believe this idea too. Boom. Now you have a business, and you might handle the outside, the look of it, the aesthetics, the marketing,
The marketing, everything to
yeah.
push it. And then I got my text guys who's building an app. Or to your point, AI, you got chat. You could just go ahead and all right, let me throw it in here, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to go get and do. Right. So
Exactly. So there's so many. If you just change the frame of thinking, the things that you think about, you can actually bring them to fruition. And so this is really what my whole movement is about. And I kind of get inspiration from different figures. Like if you take like a Nipsey Hussle, what he was doing a lot of revolutionary things, like Proud to Pay, his Proud to Pay system, incorporating. He was one of the first rappers to incorporate cryptocurrency, and so the blueprint is there.
yep.
You know, the real money is, like you mentioned Nas earlier. The people know the real money is in technology. You can go about it in different ways, but at the end of the day, it incorporates tech. And
Mhm.
so my real thing is just really let's really take advantage of this what's going on, and bring people that didn't think they have an opportunity to the opportunities, and connect that, and really let's foster this community and take advantage and get us a seat at the table at
That
the
is.
and early point. So it's not years down the line, and then we're like, oh, why can't I get a tech job? And oh, why can't they're boxing us out? They own everything. While it's brand new, this is the time to get
To
in.
own it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Get in on the ground level, get real equity, get real space in the industry of technology. And so that's really what my frame of thinking is. It's like, if you gotta sometimes boil things down to like, what are you really after?
Mhm.
Are you if you're being if you're saying you want to do music, what are you really after? Are you after the fame, or are you after money? So like, okay, if you're saying you want the money, so how is you thinking, I'm gonna put out this music video, I'm gonna drop this song, and I'm just gonna get rich? That doesn't add up. If you look at how streaming pays out, if you look at how you can monetize YouTube, that doesn't add up. You're not gonna be able to live off that consistently.
Mhm.
And so it's like, okay, how can I monetize, and how could I not only get to the point of success that I want to be at, but how can I monetize it on the way there? And so that's really what that's the frame of mind I want people to have, and that's kind of where I'm coming in with, and that's the kind of the thought pattern behind the song. So the song is called Big Tech.
Mhm.
It's dropping Friday, and I think I've got a lot of great feedback. Like when I played at a couple shows,
Okay.
like people go crazy. Like people,
That's
I had
dope.
to run it back. I had to run it back one time,
Hey, look, they
and
like, nah, bring that.
yeah, because it's a different sonic. It's not the typical type of, not only production that you usually get, but the subject matter, and the way I go about it. It's just I know it's gonna be a really dope record. And so to go along with that, I have this product, the Tech Hoodie, which is, so I've been talking about innovation, and that's really what this is based off of, and so I'm innovating the way it's innovating the way that you go about branding yourself. It's innovating the way about uh it does a lot of different things. And so it drops. We did the pre-sale, went live like last week, and I dropped 5 of them So five people could get in at that point, and we sold out last night actually. So I did another post saying there's 2 left, and people took the opportunity to yeah.
Are you trying to say I can't even get one now? Dang.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's just the pre-sale. That's just the pre-sale, you know.
Okay,
So,
all right.
yeah, so it's really I'm giving opportunity to the people that to just be, support if they. Yeah, exactly. And those it's gonna be like that continually throughout my career. That you kind of like how Nipsey had the proud to pay model, where people.
You stay in. It's the program pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So if you really, I'm telling you, I told you a little bit about what I'm doing, and you supporting it off the rip, then it's like that deserves, and you're willing to pay your hard-earned money to support, that deserves the acknowledgement, that deserves extra. I really appreciative of that. And so that's what I kind of do with these pre-sales. And so before the full drop goes live, I'm putting it out, let people know about it. Some people, I haven't went fully in depth of everything. And so the fact that I haven't even went fully in depth, and you're buying in, that lets you know you're a true supporter. I really do appreciate that. So you'll get it at a lower price point, and then you'll also get some extra perks as well. And so yeah, I'm happy that I woke up and I saw that the 2 left that were in inventory went. Yeah, and I was like,
So you know you
awesome.
on to something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, it's love. It's love.
So look, I get a Big Tech hoodie, right? To go along with the song. Am I just supporting the song? Like, hey, I'm just rocking, I'm repping my guy, Big Tech, or what does that hoodie do for me? I mean, does it have technology in the hoodie, or is it just again to go along with the song?
Yeah, so I'll actually do a live demo real quick to show kind of the functionality of it.
Okay.
So right here, you got the logo on the front, Big Tech.
Oh, hold up, my bad. I didn't see you was flexing on us earlier. There you go. You got the hoodie on. All right.
Yeah, had to put one on. Had to put one on. It's only right.
All right.
Yeah, it's only right. It's only right.
I see you. All right, so we got the Big Tech hoodie. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, so you put the tech hoodie on. It's very easy. So what it is there's technology incorporated in the sleeve, denoted by the other logo. And it's very simple. So any smartphone that's not 20 years old, this will work with.
So disclaimer: if you have your iPhone 5, do not hold it up against this Big Tech hoodie.
Right?
All right,
I'm not sure they updated the card reader.
Right.
But yeah, so you just put it to the top. I'm not sure if you can see it too well.
Yeah, we can see a little bit. We good.
Okay. Yeah, so you put it to the top of the screen. All you do is put the your smartphone to the top. If you see
we see that little thing come up.
Yeah, so it takes you to a portal, and right now it's password encrypted. So
all right.
Yeah,
it's a little
password
bright
encrypted,
right now.
but yeah.
Go ahead, type that in for us so we can see the after screen.
Yeah. So with the purchase of the hoodie, you'll get all the instructions, you'll get the password, you'll get everything to get to access the portal. And it takes you to a portal where you get access to these different perks. So I'll run through the perks. I didn't really want to tell people the perks that are in the portal, because
that makes it perks. We leave it at perks. We gotta give something to come back for. So
no, I'll tell them the perks because now because it's sold out.
Now you can tell.
Yeah, exactly. Now the pre-sale sold out. I'm telling everybody. I'll take everybody else in now. So one of the major things is we're white labeling the service. So that means anybody that once you buy a tech hoodie or buy into the program with our other future products, you'll be able to then customize it. So in whatever facet you want, whether it's your own brand, if you're an artist, if you own a company, anything like that. This is a very innovative way to spread your brand and also empower your audience. So say you're an artist and you have a brand, and you have no matter how big your fan base, it's all about engaging with your fan base, and it's all about empowering them as well.
Mhm.
So that's why things like NFTs, limited NFTs and stuff like that do so well, is because these people no matter what caliber of artist you are, you're giving people direct access to you as an artist. And so it's their favorite artist. They bought an NFT. Now they could get in the group chat with them. Now they could go to their shows, special access, this and that. And so it gives a different type of connection. And so it's a great way to interact with your fans. And it also allows them, they can not only can they access it, they can say, if you set it up in a way that if you have, say they're repping your brand, and someone asks, what is that? They can easily scan them in. They can tap in, show the people your stuff. Or you can also set it up in a way that I'm using it, and I will be consistently uploaded things to the portal. So once you buy the Big Tech hoodie, you're able to stream the Big Tech song early. You'll be seeing the music video early. You'll get access to a one free show. And so there's all these different things that I'm incorporating that, and it will be consistently. It's not just a one-time thing. It's not you just buy, you buy the hoodie, you get the rocket, and then that's it, or you get some stuff and that's it. This is continuously thing. This is a continuous thing that's going to be going on. So you get to customize it if you're an artist, if you're a brand. This definitely a unique way to spread your message. If you're a brand at a conference, and
Well, let's say I'm a podcaster, right? So I go to a lot of shows, as a videographer, and you get in the video, so you can either cut it up or do a show on it. And when you stepping through, everybody always asks when you got the camera or you got something in your hand, like, hey, you got a card. Well, I'm holding a camera, I'm holding the gimbal, so I can't really go. I might even be on, but you saying with your product, from a TrippTalktech standpoint, I can program my portal, and then it's kind of like I'll be holding my gimbal, and it's just like hit me with
yeah,
your phone.
exactly. Just
That's
with a
bad.
simple
That's a bet.
tap, it'll pop up. It just topped up again. So it's very
That's a
simple,
bet.
and it's very innovative, and it also gives an impression. So if you want to stand out, some people, it's one thing to hand a business card, and it's
Yeah,
another
but it's
thing to
like I,
yeah.
I just scanned that dude's sleeve.
Yeah, scan his sleeve, download his contact, and now I'm on his website, all with the click of one button. Like
Yep,
that's
yep.
that's really, it leaves an impression, and
And
it
from a
shows.
marketing side, that's a great point, right? Even to your point, let's say I even had one of these. I'm not going to say because I don't get sponsored by them cards, right? Period card, I'll call it that, right? Um, Even with that, you'll click and you'll get my information. But to your point, you got to click again. Versus here, you click and you got a portal where if you set the portal up correctly, you might have a landing page for all of your businesses or all the things you got going on, which really consolidates and again makes it that we're in that, like you said, the age of technology and convenience. If you can serve that on the platter, that's probably going to be your money maker, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's about making it easy for other people, and with the age of convenience that we're in, everything is within the click of a button. You want food from your favorite restaurant, you can get it.
Yeah.
You want to see
A
your favorite
taxi.
video.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see
Yeah.
your favorite video? Think about the app that's on that. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I got
name
you. I
drop the
got you.
app,
I
but you
got
just
you.
think about the app. It's just about instant gratification. So
Yep.
how it's just about changing that mindset. How can I make it easier for who I'm trying to speak to and who I'm trying to reach? And this is an innovative way to do that. It makes it easier on yourself, not only yourself but on others to access and get the message you're trying to send. And you can also set it up in a way to foster a strong connection with your audience as well. And it's just, there's so many ways you could go about it. And if you're just simply from, I know I've got my hustle on, so to get in, find different avenues where I can just make some money, whether it's sell t-shirts, whether it's cut grass, whether it's anything
Whatever.
to that I see a niche or need, like I've done to make money to support any ventures that I wanted. And so this is a way to do that. If you don't have a brand or anything, you can also just sell this service. Look, if you know somebody with a brand, everybody has a brand. Everybody, there's a lot of people that are starting up businesses. I'm sure you know somebody that's an artist, anything. Hey, I could get you, since you bought in and they haven't, I can get you, hey, this is a new product. Everybody's doing it, and you're gonna want to get in on this too. I could get you these hoodies at this certain
I
price
got you.
point.
You get a price point because you're in, and then you can figure out how you want to market the price point beyond you.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
dope.
So it's a
That's dope.
free opportunity to make money, and you get access to a community full of people that are technology minded.
Gotcha.
So you'll get insight on the next new waves that are coming. People doing things to make money. With people that are in the know of cryptocurrency in the beginning, people became millionaires. A lot of people became millionaires,
Real
and
quick.
yeah, real, very, very quick. And so being in the know and different things like that is definitely very valuable. They say your net worth is your network. Your network is your net worth.
That's real.
So that's something that I've also learned. So be able to network with the right people that are like-minded and get access to new opportunities. You'll get access to different things like shows, events. You'll get access to customize your own, and you'll get access to things that are coming in the future as well.
That's
Uh,
no, I think that right there, man. That's a lot, right? For $50, well, whatever the price will be moving forward. All right, so you got this product out there, right? Like I said, I really think it's a strong just idea and the dope concept. Are you worried that when this gets out there that hey, this is what big tech's doing, that everybody's going like look at this technology and like let me go ahead and copy that?
yeah, so that's the thing. It's a kind of, if people do copy it or try to copy it or make their own attempt or knockoff, I feel we won at the end of the day because
I
uh,
agree with that. I
yeah,
agree.
because the end of the end of the day, the goal is to empower people. It is to get people thinking different. And so if we're able to, at the end, people know where things started from, and people know the source of,
Exactly.
uh, yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm not worried about getting knocked off or getting creative, because if you're following what I'm doing, that just means I'm a step of ahead because I'm already on the next thing. This is just one product. We have many things coming,
Coming next.
and yeah, and it's going completely different. Different. It's outside of
Ideas and mindsets.
yeah.
No, and that's cool. I wanted to ask you that was kind of a setup question, and you answered that perfectly because I think the next question I have goes right along what you just said, and that is, what impact do you want to make on hip hop with the big tech movement? And you pretty much said it. You want to open these doors up. And that's why I got you on the show. That's what we're about. I mean, obviously the tech, but the empowerment piece, right? Stop kind of always looking to be under somebody to take care of you. You could take care of yourself, and this is the way. And if you take my way, that's cool. But I've done it, and like you said, I have the ideas for this. So imagine what other ideas I got behind this. So yeah, I appreciate that. But again, go back to the question: what impact do you think that what you're doing, or what impact do you hope to have on hip hop itself, or just music, the music industry itself, with your big tech movement?
Yeah, so if you look at just take a look at the cover art that I put out for the song, and the cover art is a statement in itself. I'm sitting at the table with these people that you would figure is the top of the industries, and so that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Uh and that's the whole ideal, and that's the plan. So this is just one step of the way. This is one. I already have I have
You got
business.
it coming.
Yeah, yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming. So this is just one. This is a building block, man.
Well, I got
And yeah, it's a building block, and I'm blessed blessed to be able to get this far and put this together. And I just, I just, with doing this, the goal is also to is community, right? To
Mhm.
empower other people and also to network with other people. So,
Good.
I'll be, the plan is to link up with other like-minded people and create, just build, man, just build and keep building. And the impact is really, I just want everybody, the people that are being trillionaires, the people that are billionaires,
Mhm.
these people. Jeff Bezos he wasn't a billionaire like up to like 10 years ago. He wasn't a billionaire. These people are making There's a lot of people that are making vast amount of wealth in very short period of time. So I want the people, like, this is a way for us to lift up our community in
Exactly.
a very short period of time and really get what we're worth. And so I want everybody to be a part of that. That's the impact that I want to make. Is really
That's dope.
just to, if we always talk about, we want generational wealth, we want to uplift, our people,
Mhm.
and the way we're going about it in the past hasn't always been the best. If
Or you can be real. The way it's been done in the past is we lift ourselves up and then we kind of forget about the people that we were supposed to help along the way because again they pushed us and then it's like, whoa, I got this money and now I'm gonna go over here. So
Yeah. Yeah, but even with that, it's like things gotta make sense. So, and people have goals, but they don't even really flesh out what it actually looks like. So if you say, you can say you want to put your city on, but if you're only doing music, then how are you really gonna put your city on? Are you gonna make everybody in your city a rapper? No, not everybody can rap. Not everybody has not only the skill but the mental to take what it is being an artist. Not everybody has that, the personality
mindset.
to be an artist. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, what avenues are you really providing to put your city on? And so it's really just being realistic about it. And what if generational wealth is what we're after? We have to do things that provide generational wealth. And what is really, what is a way to do that? And that is, right now, it's technology. You
Hmm.
see, and it's teaching kids in school, it's empowering the youth, letting them start at a young age to think differently. It's really showing where the money is. You gotta follow the money if that's what we're after. Where
Hmm.
people aren't becoming millionaires just straight off music. People are becoming billionaires straight off music. It's just being real about it. If you're an independent artist, you know that grind. You know what it takes to really make money. You know what you have to do and all the different avenues you have to tap into. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna get on stage with the bright lights and I'm gonna look good and now I'm a millionaire. No, some artists, you might have to make songs for radio. You might have to make jingles. You might have to uh
Do
do
commercials, whatever.
exactly. You might have to do things that are outside of your lane that you would think, and and so it's just about really being realistic. So if we're about creating generational wealth, let's do generational things. Let's really change the way that we're moving, and this is a way to do it.
So based off of that definition and how you kind of breaking that down, again, even though you're approaching this from a hip hop standpoint because you're an artist, I don't, if I'm again trying to get involved or even if I get a big tech hoodie and get into that technology, whether I'm the photographer, whether I'm a videographer, whether I'm whoever in the community, if I have a business that needs marketing, this is still a tool that is probably of good use for me.
Yes, very good use, and it's
Yeah.
very innovative, and you'll tap in at a good time because there'll be many more tools that'll be coming out that will definitely benefit you. I can promise you that.
Bet. All right, Liv-id. How would you say? I mean, obviously, like I said, I know you tight with the music. Obviously, I didn't know your technology background was so vast. We haven't like got that deep in the conversation before. But with all of that, right? And I think I heard this in some of your answers, but how is all of that tied back to your purpose, you think?
Yeah. So my purpose was, since I was young, I always wanted to help people. That was always on my heart.
Mhm.
And so like I was just thinking, since I was young, I've been thinking about how society is and how things are already shaped out. And and so it's always been on my heart. And so like this, I feel like everything I'm doing now is tying into that, because I'm really giving people legit avenues, to solve the problems that they're facing. And that's what it's really about. Because a lot of people talk, we can all say what's wrong. We could all,
Mhm.
everybody's been through enough to tell you what's going on and what's wrong with this and that and why things stink and this and that. We can all tell us the problems, but if you just talk about the problems, you just create more confusion.
True
And
that.
if you're not providing solutions, it's just more confusion. And so that's what it's really about. It's about solving these problems one step at a time. And so if this is the problem that we're having, okay, how do we solve this? And let's actually solve it, rather than
Mhm.
just keep complaining about the problem. Let's actually solve it. And that's really how I break down my thinking. It's very, very, very step oriented
Mhm.
and logic oriented. Just being computer science, a little bit about.
To make a program, you must go to the door. You
Yeah,
must turn the knob. You must push on the door. The door must go right to open because it's a left hand swinging door. Yeah, it's like you got every little piece. You better have it down because you miss one
yeah,
step and the program is not going to work.
exactly, exactly. I break everything down, and that's what it's all about. And that's that's been a way that I've solved problems that I've faced, and I'm just trying to do what I can to help other people solve their problems. And so I feel like this is tying in my purpose because of that, because I'm giving people not only a way to monetize, not only an opportunity to monetize, but also opportunity to monetize their brand and expand their brand as well. Uh, and so I'm glad that you know, I'm happy with the reception that is received as well. I'm definitely blessed because people realize, people are
This is a
kind of,
valid lane, man. This is a real thing. This is not, like I said, when I read just a little bit and didn't know the background, my mind got going like where this could go. And then talking to you, it's like, all right, dude, yeah, we got to put this out there.
yeah, yeah, exactly, and that's what, because it then started as an idea, and as you flesh it out, you kind of show some people, and then people are just, that kind of reception from that kind of speaks volumes, and that's what really made me want to go hard with it, and that's why we are where we are now.
That's what's up, my guy. All right, man. Let the audience know we ain't gonna keep them long. So I know you got work to do today, but what's coming next? Obviously, you got the release on Friday. But what's coming up next? Exciting for you, Liv-id, and
Yeah.
crew. I don't want to leave you guys out.
Yeah. So what's next for me would be the Big Tech song dropping uh this Friday the 27th. You can cop that on all platforms, Liv-id, Big Tech. It should pop up. And then other things that are dropping would be the hoodie for the public to purchase. Uh you can also look out for, I'll be dropping more music this coming year, a lot of music. I'll be very consistent with it. In the past couple of years I haven't dropped a lot of music,
Mhm.
being that I was I think a little differently, and to me, I wanted to reach the people directly, and so I was focused a lot of more on doing performances, and that's how I made connections like this one,
Okay.
with you, and just trying to meet very,
Mhm.
very, very the right people and get out of my comfort zone. And so I did a lot of shows this past couple of years, and so but now it's about doubling back and giving people really good music and music for the people. So I'll be dropping music every month. Uh, I'll be dropping freestyles every week. So definitely tap into all my channels. Instagram is at Livid Once, LIVIDONCE. Tap into my Instagram, my TikTok. All my links will be in my bio on my Instagram, so you can tap in there. Definitely tap in the Outer Control, the producers of the Big Tech Hoodie. The site is theoutercontrol.com. TheouterControl.com. Definitely tap into there, get yourself a Big Tech Hoodie, join the movement, stream the song when it drops. And yeah, man, just stay tapped in because I'll be doing a lot. I'll be doing a lot, working with a lot of very cool people, very good people, and dropping a lot of music and dropping a lot of things for the people as well.
All right, man. Hey, y'all heard it. You got a lot coming, but we got to ask you the last question that we ask all our guests. I think I asked you this before. I might play some of the old interview from behind because we got some crazy answers on that day. They didn't hear me. It was loud in this place, but
Yeah.
I remember. I remember. See, I never forget an interview. But
Right.
you gotta let us know, man. Favorite pair of kicks of all times. You said you from Eastern Shore, so I'm not sure how many
Yeah.
how much how many drops y'all get down there, but
Right.
what is
Yeah,
it, man?
you gotta go. There's a lot of good people that and the sneaker game that do a lot of good work. Like I'll shout out my man Andy. He has a really good shop called Dead Stock. Gets a lot
Okay.
of limited drops. So there's some sneakerheads out here that really be doing their thing. Shout out to them. Uh but I would say I think last time I said Air Force. I think I said Air Forces because I was getting into Air Forces.
Uh,
Being from the Eastern Shore, we did Vans a lot
mhm.
growing up, so I was big on Vans. But I would say my favorite all time is so tough. That's such a ranging
That's a
question.
hard question, right? It make you think. You don't walk away just like, oh, it's them. No, you start thinking about different times in your life. Like, well, I wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say right now my favorites are I'm rocking Diadoras. So
Oh man, okay.
yeah, so these Diadora trainers really they're super comfortable. They
Mhm.
got a lot of different colorways, and not a lot of people rock them as well. So people be like, "Oh, what are them?" And I tell them, and they're like, "Oh man,
So
I remember
you
those."
gotta be a good '90s baby to understand Theodore, or I guess Wu Tang and Raekwon. He really rep his purple
Yeah,
Theodore.
yeah, exactly. So I'm going with them right now, and
Okay,
that's
that's a
maybe if you
great
check,
choice. Hey, that's a great
yeah.
choice. That'll be different, right?
Yeah, exactly. Check back with me in a couple years and my answer might
Hey,
change.
look, I'll do this interview 2 years from now. They gonna be like, he lying. You said Theodore, man. Nah, man. Hey, Liv-id, man. I just want to thank you, bro. I just, man, like what you're doing on this big tech movement. I really hope it push forward. I'm definitely gonna get involved in it. I have an event in February where I'm going up Connecticut. I hope to have it before then. So I can get beeped all the way around. So
Yeah,
that'll be cool. And then I get to play with it, and then I get to play with the back end too. I think that'll be fun to also be able to take it and kind of brand it to your own thing. Um,
yeah,
so I'm gonna definitely do that. I'll do some reviews on it for you, but I don't expect it to be anything short of greatness because I know the type of person you are and the type of work you put in. Um, I didn't even know you was in computer science, so I'm sure now that it's gonna all tie together. So again, I guess like-minded people do hook up and kind of gravitate to each other. Man, like I said, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate your time today. Man, y'all get y'all big tech song and hoodie on Friday release. He told you how to get it. Live it. My man.
yeah. And my man, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, and we had a great conversation. And the last thing I would want to shout out, another partner of mine that has
Mm,
been a couple partners of mine,
shout
like-minded
him out.
people that helped me along. So I want to say shout out to Matt, aka Naps the Great. He's the co-owner of this studio, Cozy Recordings. Uh, and well, he's the owner, and we have a little partnership going on here at Cozy Recordings. And shout out to my man George at Open Doors Productions. Definitely been a big collaborator with the Tech Hoodie and more stuff coming in the future. So, and thank you. In the future, yeah, I'll also be collaborating with TrippTalktech a lot more.
Y'all know we
Shout
about to
out
go something
TrippTalk.
crazy. We gonna come up with something crazy. Hey man,
Exactly.
Liv-id, I wish you
Exactly.
nothing but the best and much success, bro. It's Trip Talk Tech, y'all.
Trip Talk Tech. You gotta see it even when it never is far fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress, till you progress.